the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
News. Yeah, Abeka Nsem-Pii TV from the quarters of movement for change. You can movement for change. Now you can the Honorable Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen the movement. Na efunu na ebue. Unse empenifo bu baby se suban wo yi. Eti se nyinsɛn. Untumi mfansie. Ye bepi amobi ehu. Emra Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen koye press conference say wa resign the free NPP mu na all movement for change no. Ghana for dodo na omo adwini ko akiri ka say alamboa ebedu baabi no obefom an alliance na bibi hyekiri ade bi hyekiri epipia no ma na yesade. And an alliance should never ever be ade a yebeyi ade free Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen baabi a wokeka de wura ene efunu na ebu omo akasa na dekrata yaba movement for change. Ghana will rise again. Dated 4 April 2024. Yabekin kan krata mu nseba yabrofo. Ne ya bomodin se yabekira se de yakwa kankase mu ama Ghana ni bi atase. Na almost a media release the big announcement. Kasi yebokese a announcement be. Or say movement for change, comma the national interest movement and other political parties conclude alliance talks. Movement for change nipa odano ya Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen. Okay, kai krata ni mu a interestingly sa national interest movement na obeka Alan Kyerematen de no ho no nipa odano eye former presidential candidate for the CPP Dr. Ebu Sakara. Other political parties are abeka mienu yi ho form alliance no de. They were not stated in the letter, but obia no awade Ghana yen politics should be able to pinpoint those political parties and they abeka sa nipa mienu ho form the omo frɛ no alliance. Omo frɛ no alliance for change. Na kata ni munsem. The movement for change, founded and led by Honorable Alan John Kwadwo Kyerematen, and the National Interest Movement, a political civil society coalition convened and led by Dr. Michael Ebu Sakara Foster, former presidential candidate for the CPP, and other political parties. A number of them have concluded talks to establish a grand alliance and work together closely to contest the 2024 general elections. Enti Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen kyeremu a ono ena the movement for change by one di animu. Saa so no ne ye papa ye friend Dr. Michael Ebu Sakara ye mre bi na wodi CPP animu mo ne na kasa. Ena afei amanyokuo ahodo ya na die omo nyina ka bomu na omo ehyiamu atiko a ye friend no Grand Alliance ya omu na eba beka bomu aye baako na omu abegina ama ya to omu so aba ewo 2024 abato a eba so yakopon ya doma December 7 yento aso. Also the alliance named the Alliance for Revolutionary Change, ARC. Enti efunu kwa na every Rollins di ni efunu kwa na every because Rollins generally AFRC. Alan Kyerematen, Dr. Ebu Sakara, any other political party, they almost one friend ARC, Alliance for Revolutionary Change, will aggressively mobilize Ghanaians from across the country, particularly the youth and women, irrespective of their religious. Ahana ni hiameno. Tie, ane de Alan Kyerematen say, omo beboabo mabunu ne mano. Ya enyina so no enko gina osonso obi a na no iste ya okogina so de dem ko kan say Ghana needs a Christian leader. Enedie Alan Kyerematen hunu say forming a group to win political power devoid of religion. Ghana politics and kasa enika irrespective of their religion, political affiliation and ethnic affiliations. Anyone can change the campaign manager. On can't the campaign manager. I hope so doye. Yeah, one also or sounded so tribalistic with respect to ethnicity. These people are like chameleon. What am I mean call it so? Then after reading through the letter, we will address them one by one. Ethnic affiliations. In a grand coalition to elect the first independent candidate as the president of the Republic of Ghana. Enti omo kuo no a omo kambo mu abegina abato so Ghana fo ato abama wo. Omo bobo mabunu ene ma no. Ahakwa do man ka me masem. Omo se mabunu ne ma. Ya sa mo aboa no omo ye no. Baako enyina wo sonso. Mienu enyina ba bi obi firi so. Miensa enyina political party nipa no join so. No ma ka omo ho abom atumi agitumi e de amagana fo. Omo to aso bi. Omo say the alliance, when voted into government, will focus on breaking the cycle of poverty and reset the country on a new path to prosperity. The alliance seeks to end the dominance of the duopoly, the NDC and the NPP in Ghanaian politics. Two parties which after 32 years in government have failed to address the fundamental challenges of development in our beloved country. And according to Yero Nsem-Pii alliance, no which remua. Sa alliance is a Ghana for whom omo to about the ma womua. Omo ni so de hunu ebe ye say. Cycle ya aye hia aye ho kire cycle no. Omo be de omo break. Na afa nsu no omo assign achinchim Ghana biam e de abesi kwan pa eye yedie kwan so. Na afa Ghana amanyo semu a akoye NDC NPP ya enfie duasa mienu nie empuntuo bia ntumi mfremu ma no so ombeden ombese sasade the divisiveness in Ghanaian politics, the winner takes all syndrome, as well as the lack of continuity in the execution of government projects which have been associated with the duopoly, have brought untold hardships on the good people of Ghana. The alliance will work towards forming an all-inclusive government of national unity with representation from all political parties, the business community, farmers and fishermen, labor unions, faith-based organizations, traditional authorities, civil society organizations, academia, media, and other stakeholder interest groups. And Mr. Nsem-Pii chiremu a omo alliance no omo de nipa omo do mo ba ye dwon wo maban mu no eye de dikan nipa free sa political parties ya omo se enfie aduasam ye no omo tumi nya hwe no political parties ya mu no omo ko ase ko bowura mu akofa nipa free mu e de abaye omo aban e de abo ma Ghana esense ne ntoma paso se de omo ka ho asem. Apart from that, nipa omo wo a business community e di dwa ahodo afei enipa omo esan free yen kwa yemu our farmers, nipa omo free yen sunam yifo yen fishermen, labor unions, yen sorry yen traditional authorities, just say academia, yen schools mu sankofo na no mbabo ma no e dia bebu oman. Now the alliance will work towards forming an all-inclusive government. The alliance will also mobilize consensus towards a national development plan, which will go beyond party manifestos and constitute the blueprint for Ghana's economic transformation. To realize this objective, the alliance will advocate for fundamental constitutional reforms, including, but not limited to, reforms in governance, public sector accountability, management of our natural resources, as well as mindset and attitudinal change in Ghana. This grand alliance will be launched on Wednesday, 17th of April 2024. God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. Ghana will rise again. Signed, Honorable Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen, founder and leader, Movement for Change. To weigh any the big announcement, you will Alan Kashi the Abetuja and Yumria say, after the Movement for Change, I don't know who I bo Dr. Abu Sakara ya ono so de no a national interest movement and other political parties ya omo form grand alliance no ma hwese Ghana for beto abade amom de abebu mai but ensema meka yi na de eye of interest to me ni say de omo ye no enya religious based say the era Alan Cash no akogina baby can say we should elect a Christian leader enya ethnic based said the campaign manager hopes in a doyen and amoka say northerners are good for running meat. Tenemi news a Dr. Abu Sakara no running meat to Alan Kojochira Mateno Mokaka Kahono by ministers. We don't know. It's way any the big announcement a yapeke. And you ya Edia Free Movement for Change. You are John Alan Kojochira Matinche.
Anymore. Oba to about my Mahama say.
Simple can sumasem. Esuma from our president Mahama. So enkope to play obo say the ba
kwatu and anyone who has here to na be seen the government official one
so kai
200 million.
No, he's the only vice president yet me ati committee one who say investigate
but Akufo-Addo suma ba umia say onko China nkope sikamra obo the sign hydro ba and the SIA interchange
ya tamale interchange
e wo tamale takrade
de yeguso
PST so say why about 90 bridges any ne can be brave it's a difference no clear. I mean, got to me draw new year na fe me hwese hwan na be di 500 Ghana cedis ni sisi a nti star 256 star 4 hash abin peche hwan na abin ama no asante betimi akwa na okay na asante akaje agumi okay hwan na ewini hey number si ku do bi de so na kone ba okay hwan na ba mo me enko tom 020 9741 and to number 0209741 and pay una second draw no atum ediama you know ayewa ama ayewa okay enti jesi behena nipano oyenu diaba so you know any other issue na enyene
Dero you know kasi the vice president two way ye the omo two table so na ya compare omo and as embassy meeting say Ghana ha trivialize a lot of things.
Yeah.
One thing that we've even trivialized is the drone medical service. We've trivialized it a lot because aside from the fact say na the whole Africa na running that system before
in fact the whole world
yes, and with over millions deliveries done ama ewo impromptu abrase baby a snake bites say the vaccine echo
but now last year BSU so what's your motor crano afram place for drone na dey on purpose ne koy
so you see it goes beyond medical supply
anka half was here for best staticra be ebia that na intimi for paper ni ntwansu nkoma wo mu but last year drones and a day papers ne koy
and this is a man one year selfish anka say oh bibi say to me papa because of say a blood into me ambantemuntin kametu ma adwuma da na ebia to obi o but he went ahead to make sure say obe putting measure be in place to curb that unnecessary deaths no enti ene unti say obi yare wo ebia from plane say they all can ebia na bro
quickly Mr. Good morning
Pastor good morning Mr. Dawudu I say
nyame adom me ho ye frost na aksafin fa
yes friend Yusuf Abdullah me na de yeso ya wala for ya GB
wale
me wo ashoma ba me for wale ya GB
wale ba wo ashoma okay
ya GB
udi say
me di 500 cities ma cha na de atom
utirinkwa papa nti ene de mi wi a mefro na mesuma ba me agye ni why
me say me continue ko tia ma kwala school fees me tini ko la de ya me ko school
ya school fees say ya
ma kwala school fees o number 1 me ko tia ko this year
yeah, that's it. Okay, been peche promo no ekoso about 10 sports for no beto aso. So the same code star 256 star 4 hash. Now we follow prompt no fi unso etimi akọ. So kutu ya ba school fees and pay movement in the morning ya dum ne pa. We know
Yes, and see that the American say drones medical zipline His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Emma Sister Abagana save life go beyond even medical supply to even include educational supply. Before Baba implementing, did you realize what the NDC were doing? Yeah. Almost a Baba Shen Crawford, Baba Jarehon. Yes.
National Women's
Organizer who happens to be a doctor. Anke so e discerning.
Ghana na born hoka. E didn't call Cuba ko training no. Etimi ko school by
drone ebe spy. But these same people as hypocritical as they can be. And if you have the drone, no bad no make sure say mo be anye funny behavior. I didn't know say now.
More security.
Yes. They are responsible for making sure sanity is being prevailed in the electoral area, like maybe voting centers. So you see, these people, they are working contradiction. I keep saying, and they are working contradiction depicted in every facet of their lives. Omuka no mabeka b. Omunim said drone service ya be abuapa. Why did they go and say almost one person kotobi? Why? And you see how shallow and empty-minded they can be. So even in Greater Accra alone, say how many 500 polling centers were on better 500 drones. And should even the other political parties decide, say NDC force to drones into almost some koto drones are we not going to have chaos in the airwaves? Is it not going to distract the election?
Privacy in terms of
you get it? You see how shallow-minded they can be and empty. And these are people who wants to come and then they want to degrade the credibility of His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. A right thinking and a generational thinking person like him. And come them in common dissolve NDC no mombra no train you because yeah one Ghana.
Yeah. Oh, we cry say NDC kro mo friend no betumi akotrain you.
Abetrain you.
Obeya momo. You see policies are Dr. Bawumia de bana o ya na ya hoya o. Ya na ya hoya say tio. Omo transfer they can't get it. How are Dr. Bawumia able to bring policies and programs? And the drone some can mbe trivializing but na fe ma hu fa so say e so mo di drone ba na no yi Mampane Akufo-Addo ma trade minister at the bill called parliament executive instrument na see restrict importation of some items.
Yes.
Send this for nampre ben drama ha ma campaign akwa fe and promise say yento aba no me restrict some of importation of some items. So what it means ni say
hoya
asa NDC, NPP de lipiba. Omoka say a lazy man approach.
Yeah.
NPP de health insurance ba omoka. Ba mba be ma onum omoka. Yeah, expand the leap.
Yeah.
Expand the health insurance, increasing no. I feel oba almost say ba ku prefer is school feeding. And also sa but some bet chance no mo di bia ba no.
But da ben krana ye JM so mbe flag bearer. Da ben no yi ne running mate. Watumi aba out. Abeka de obo be ye. Ne manifesto committee club then about 24 hours now.
Nguko kitua bi. And so akachire ana ama na wante.
Oh, na say anya Nsem-Pii ento bi asumtu to ye refi.
Ah, say akoko kitua bi.
Enya de a enne sa de ne de enne Dr. Brian Champon, Agric minister. So near omo ya Agric.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And no need the new face of Agric. Now be catch na you be a wedi former me dey no sa happen me kana sama me dey kwa akire de bia me kamesia kabiom se Ghana ha politician na yen Ghana for ya hwe no fitini nkwala brem abesi nne ene JM na ne papa eye minister eye Anankroma the club for say owi a
on e generator man so onko see regional coordinating council the call the fee no
yo enti when we are okukuru ye sorry fire enti ya hwe no fitini nkwala brem all starting the politics or starting as assembly member
OGS Grasha
OGS
MP
obedi MP 3 terms
OGS Grasha
obeye deputy minister OGS obeye minister OGS obeye vice president OGS why president waje ohwe me ni wanim
oye former president
ogusoje no ohwe me ni wo wanim aka kire yen se sebi ono nkwa ni nyansafo wo Ghana ne party mu di o ma yehu so ono nkwa ni nyansafo wo ne party mu and dey agitum because someone na akofa na ba enti Ghana ha so ono nkwa ni nyansani o ha enti wakọ esanyaba Oba no susun kompo obi anka ne party mu nyame ye na dum na ne 4 years yi se ba sopo na owi a obefa no wakofa abere wa wadi 72 ye kwakase wadi 72 years na ne boafu maami woni 72 grandma Only 72. Me tell you, Nyame maduma September, maybe 42 years. Me fancy that say me 42 years. Because Nyame madu ya woman 1982 September, maybe 42.
Now
what the 73 year can? Nan this for buafu. Mami no only 72.
Mr.
Onya grandma.
I find when you're 32.
On when you're 32.
I find when you're now
Now we will be a would drink Ghana.
They don't have any succession plan.
We will be a would drink Ghana.
Come on, succession plan.
Now one part in the crowd would drink one. Come back for beer when you chen. And I make catch yourself. Yes, when you're ready, no me too.
My mouth secret, you know. Assembly or Becca Bian Jem Obiano. 1 million suma philosopher Squatch. And about Mutari Yano. Che, assemba con Yakan Krumha, Jem Miano. Yaka say, or grant interviews in Germany, say, or bar, or bet to kid the constitution. Now 4 years, no, it's not enough.
Yeah.
Emma, Nana B. Crabbeck issue statement be said, Jeremiah Nagin so bar, or best is not constitution, no chance more than 4 years. On responding.
Because he intends
doing it. Because they had the opposite.
Yeah. He wants
to do it. And not dream, and yes, or pay will be able to succeed. No. Now, not dream, say, Munya to man, we are pay. No, a sans constitution. 2 years NDC ni na wutie me. NDC ni na wutie me. Na wani abrese won so NDC politics no be ya. Nipa modimo ani mahu adwenbone oditi mu party.